Oh, this building is amped for this matchup tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It is time to drop the puck. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They're about to drop the puck. The Blues will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Here's an offensive chance. Gretzky's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by McInnes. Quick pass across to Gretzky. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes it look easy with the stop. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And that goes off course off a body. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Absolutely levels them.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Bumped off the puck. Moves into the slot. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. The Blues have it against the wall. Puck picked up by McInnes. Quick shot! Scores! And the Blues march on!
This is just a perfectly placed slap shot, James, and he's got all the time in the world to walk into it, load and explode, and he beats the goaltender's stick side.
The Blues finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams, so that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent and try and get another one on the board.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. St. Louis holds a noticeable edge in the shot department here, and they lead in the first. Backus gains possession at center ice. Steps into it. Here's a shot. Oh, glove save and a beauty. More than half the period left to play. The Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Blues get a hold of the draw. Quick feed to Shanahan. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
The Blues have been handed 2 for interference. The Senators get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
From center, they get into the attacking area. A shot! They score! Now, how about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Fisher's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Blues won the draw at center. And he coughs it up with the pass. Shot! Oh, what a stop by Fuhrer!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. He's got a stop! Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop!
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Good hit on the play. And it's a much-needed whistle. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. We're not saying it's over yet, James, and this is why there's a fight here. You want to spark some energy, get something going for your team, as it hasn't been a good start.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Backes takes possession after that center ice face-off. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Ottawa's moving it along the wing. Gains the zone from the right. Levels him with the hit. Quick pass to Bouwmeester. Moves it to Pronger. St. Louis steps inside. Puck grab by Backes. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck scooped up by Pronger. Now over to Bouwmeester. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Good use of the body on the play. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Moves it quickly over to Bouwmeester. Picks up the puck. Fires it. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. St. Louis has it near the wall. And that's poked away. Handles the puck at the point. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Fisher's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this, don't like seeing that at all. Denies him again!
Gretzky's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Trips it on net! Nowhere for that shot to go through. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Picked up along the boards by Murray. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Moves the puck.
Gretzky's having himself a game, James, and he's already got a goal. Puck's on his stick and really looking to do some more damage.
St. Louis applying all sorts of pressure here early in this second period as they have badly outshot them. Gretzky's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Takes the puck. Cuts to the front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gately.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night. The other, not so much. Backes wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. From the point, looks to make something happen. Out in front! Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. We use all the time time in the world to just tag this clapper low stick side. That's a beautiful shot.
The Blues are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. Look at the score. I mean, from all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of the shots, but there's a big fat zero on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture. Definitely seeing everything.
It's in! He scores!
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And he takes the feed. Lets it fly. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. St. Louis has been all over them tonight. Offensively, they have been clicking on all cylinders. Backes wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Unger. Here's a short pass to Jacklin. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. St. Louis has looked good offensively tonight, putting a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. The Blues win the draw. Steps into it. Denies him. He got all of it. Takes the shot. Another stop by the goaltender. Oh, save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. St. Louis has it in the open ice. And he takes the feed. Up the neutral zone now. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Moves it over to Gretzky. Tries to the crease. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. He gets the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
The Blues continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they've just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Taken by Kachuk. Rips it, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Here he is in close. Turned that one aside. Hammers the shot. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Let's get the call. The Blues have been called for elbowing. They'll serve 2 in the box. Ottawa's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
An opportunity on the power play to right the wrong, giving up that shorty earlier. A real trendsetter here, the ability to get back on your toes and put one by.
Great glove save by Fuhrer. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Gilmore's recognizing they're still shorthanded here as they get ready for the faceoff. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Tries to get it to Berenson. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. And he had the answer on that play.
Forsberg's been doing his part in this game. He's actually the only player who is on his team. I mean, he's been under siege in his own end, facing shot after shot after shot. It's about time that his team start doing something in front of him.
Rocks him on the play.
Love the pressure on.
Scores! Goes shorty. It's a short-handed one at that.
And this could be a
looking at these highlights in the morning going, wow, wow, and more wow.
Yeah, and they'll want to continue to wow into the third period and continue where they left off in the latter half of this game. But in order to do that, they're going to have good habits and not give any life to their opponent.
The Senators have it now. Rocked them along the wall. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water. Get hydrated. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3.
Paul's up and ready to get back on the ice.
It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. And that's offside, stopping the play. Look out, unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey, you don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box, and they'll sit for 5.
St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. Quick feed to McInnes. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. He got all of that one.
Power forwards drive lanes, and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a slick stop by Forsberg. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and
He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blues probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Spectacular save on the play. Point shot. Great reflexes, another save.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Answered the call on that play. And now he moves it quickly to McInnes. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down. St. Louis has had a tremendous game tonight, offensively and defensively. They held the blue line. They found ways to negate.
Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
The Blues win possession here in the open ice. Takes a shot, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. The Blues have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Offense is on face-off, and he will Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. And that's off a stick. Just wide. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Answered the call there. They are really pushing here in the offensive end. Takes the puck along the perimeter. Tremendous magical passing performance here. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here in a reset. Much needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
He scores! Aye, Captain!
This just exemplifies the critical nature of an O-zone face-off, James. When you win it, you own possession and you can attack the net.
The Blues are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Let's go! Oh, my goodness, what a shot! One-timer!
We see players work on this all the time in practice, and he gets teed up perfectly for a one-time score.
St. Louis hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
Scores!
Well, this is a great goal. A goal scorer's goal, actually, James. The quick release shot, you're keeping your feet moving to be able to shoot it in stride. You got to know exactly where you are on the ice as well. So some key awareness to be able to get that goal.
St. Louis continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. And this gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
Picked up along the wall by Bouwmeester. Handles the puck. There's the whistle as the play is offside. St. Louis has turned this one into a blowout with the amount of scoring chances they have capitalized on. And after the crowd center, they've got a hold of the puck. Here's a shot! Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Puck picked up by Kachuk. And now it's grabbed by Pronger. He scores! And someone's beaten up in his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net. As it changes direction, goaltender doesn't have a chance.
The Blues continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Chara's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Final horn sounds bringing this one to an end. You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross crease, you know, and the players can shoot from everywhere. Just the landscape of the game is so fast. And man, was he ever athletic tonight? He showed his movement, his mobility, and man, his ability to track. He was excellent.
Really good. Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.